Ladies and gentlemen, it is the man that runs the place, CE. I am here to talk about week 13 of the NFL season. Ladies, ladies and gentlemen, let's start off. I'm not in a very good mood because of my Philadelphia Eagles, but I'll get to my team at the end. I'll respect the league first, because my team ain't about shit, so I'll give more respect to teams who belong. My team ain't about fucking shit. But I'll address my Philadelphia Eagles at the end of this fucking video. Fucking email. Anyway, here let's go ahead and I want to talk about the game I want to talk about mostly is the Pittsburgh Steelers beating the New York Football Giants 24-14. Man, I am so happy. I thought the Pittsburgh Steelers really played good football, especially the defensive side of the ball. I was pretty surprised how good the Pittsburgh Steelers played at the defensive side of the ball. They really did a nice job of putting a lot of pressure on Eli Manning. You know, um, through two interceptions. I don't even think he got to 200 yards throwing. Eli Manning really struggled this game. The New York Giants were on a winning streak, but tonight they got shut down. They only scored 14 points, and you could just tell from the beginning that the Pittsburgh Steelers were going to be a better team tonight. Ben Roethlisberger did his thing. The defense was probably the one that showed up that I was surprised. I thought it was going to be the problem between these two teams, and I just thought that the New York Football Giants were more of a complete team because they had a defense and offense, where I thought the Pittsburgh Steelers just had an offense. But damn, the Pittsburgh Steelers defense showed up tonight, damn it. They showed up to play. They gave Eli Manning some problems. They were pressuring him through two interceptions, and they were all over him. Like I said, they didn't even get to Eli Manning did not even get to throw for 200 yards. Shout out to everybody, Ben Roethlisberger, Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell. Everybody showed up defensively as well. Everybody brought their game, and I was very surprised. I honestly thought that the New York Football Giants were going to get that win, especially if they go against the Dallas Cowboys next week. They could still, going in it, they could probably still have a chance to possibly win the division if they get the tiebreaker. But now I don't think so because they fall 2-8-4 in the season. Now they got to go to Dallas Cowboys next week, and I don't think they're going to win now for sure. I don't know, maybe they were looking ahead to next week versus Dallas. I don't know, but you cannot look ahead when you finish the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the Pittsburgh Steelers are not doing as good as we thought. But damn it, that offense of Ben Roethlisberger and Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, and all them boys is pretty deadly. You better be ready. And I thought the New York Giants defense did decent. I thought they did decent. But damn it, that defense, I thought that was a big surprise in the game. Pittsburgh did a nice job on defensively of shutting down Eli Manning and their boys. Cool. Odell Beckham Jr. got his thing. He got his thing. But other than that, they did a pretty nice job shutting down Eli Manning. Like I said, I believe he didn't even get to 200 yards throwing. Threw for two interceptions. They really gave Eli Manning a lot of problems. And they end up winning this game. Well, I needed a win. They're still chasing Baltimore in the AFC North. So we will see what happens. I hope the Pittsburgh Steelers can still win the division, get into playoffs, and make a run. Because I do think if they can start playing some better defense, they could possibly get into playoffs, win the AFC North, and make some noise in the playoffs. Damn it! Because I think now with Rob Gronkowski being out for New England, I think this opens the door for Pittsburgh Steelers. They just have got to play better defense. They can run the football with Le'Veon Bell. They can obviously throw with Ben Roethlisberger, Antonio Brown, and all them boys. But they have just got to play better defense. They play defense like they did tonight. The Pittsburgh Steelers have a chance, of doing something. Because now with New England, we don't know. It's not as to me it was New England and everybody else. Now it opens the door for teams like Pittsburgh, Oakland, Denver to possibly go to the Super Bowl from the AFC side this year. You know what I'm saying to you right now? So we will see what happens. But let me go around the league real quick before I get to my stupid ass team, my Philadelphia Eagles. So let me go around the league real quick here. Obviously we saw Dallas versus Minnesota on Thursday. Dallas wins that game. Kansas City goes up to Atlanta and upsets Atlanta. Not really an upset, but a pretty surprising win if you ask me. Going up there to Atlanta, one of the best offenses in all of football, the Atlanta Falcons, and Kansas City upsets them. Hell of a job by Kansas City. I did not see that one coming, honestly. Detroit beats New Orleans. New England beats LA. Denver beats Jacksonville with Paxton Lynch, the backup quarterback. Denver wins. Green Bay beats Houston in the snow. Baltimore gets the shot at Miami. Miami, after their winning streak is over now. We'll see what happens with Miami. Chicago beats San Francisco. Oakland beats Buffalo in a very high scoring game. Derek Carr continues to ball. It's probably between it's probably gonna win the MVP. I think Derek Carr. You got guys like Tom Brady and Matt Ryan in there. We'll see what happens. Maybe you throw Dak Prescott or Ezekiel Elliott, but I do think Ezekiel Elliott or Dak Prescott are going to be rookies of the year, and I think the MVP is going to be more of like Matt Ryan, Derek Carr, and Derek Carr, Matt Ryan, and the fuck am I missing? Derek Carr, Matt Ryan, and I don't know what the fuck. Who cares? I forgot. I just forgot. Like I said, the Pittsburgh Steelers defeat the New York Giants. Arizona beats Washington. I was pretty surprised. I thought Washington was going to win that game, but no. Arizona defends home field and they defeat Arizona. They defeat Washington. Tampa Bay defeats San Diego. And Seattle beats the shit out of Carolina, 40-7. We got Monday Night Football tomorrow. Indianapolis versus Jets. I want to talk real quick about Sunday Night Football between the Seattle Seahawks and Carolina Panthers. So, like I said, yeah, Seattle Seahawks win this game 40-7. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, Cam Newton got benched for the first offensive series of the game for wearing clothes that Ron Rivera, the coach, did not like. Are you serious right now? So, Cam Newton got benched the first offensive series of the game because Ron Rivera, the coach of Carolina Panthers, did not like what Cam Newton was wearing. What the hell? What happened? Derek Carr, the backup, comes in there and boom, throws a fucking ball to the fullback, I believe. And the fullback, he bobbles it, and it lands right in the Seattle Seahawks defender. Interception. The Seattle Seahawks go, and they get a field goal, and they just gave up 3 points. And from there, I just thought mentally the game was over, honestly. Even though it was only 3-0. I mean, how the hell? Ron Rivera, you benched them for the first offensive series because you did not like what he was wearing? Are you serious right now? And then, okay, you're going to make that move. How about you have Derek Carr run the ball the first offensive series? The guy did not even know he was going to start until like minutes or hours before the game. How about you run the ball? Maybe run the ball the first and second down, and maybe third down you throw it. I don't know, man. Like, I would not do that at all. But if you're going to do that and bench Cam Newton the first offensive possession, how about maybe you make the guy then, have Derek Carr just run the ball? I don't know. But it really backfired to them. And I mean, like, I don't know if it really killed mentally. I don't know what would have happened if Cam Newton would have played the entire game. I don't know. But I mean, it's just something that you have to go back and consider. What's that a smart decision? And then what's that a smart decision to have Derek, what the fuck is the guy's name? Anderson. I keep calling him David Carr. I apologize. Anderson. To have this Anderson guy, David Anderson, Derek Anderson, whatever the fuck his name is. To have this Anderson guy, this backup guy, throw the ball. I don't know. I know this guy's played before I know Derek Anderson has played in the league before with Cleveland and Arizona, but those motherfuckers sucks ass. And at the same time, he's a backup. He has not played. He played He played a little bit in the beginning of the season. I believe there was a game he had to play because Cam Newton was injured, had a concussion. But still, come on, guys. Derek Anderson, he's not that great. You tell him minutes or hours before the game that he's starting because Cam Newton is getting punished for wearing some type of clothes. The Ron Rivera did not agree with. I don't know what the fuck, man. I mean, Derek Anderson, I kind of feel sorry for the guy. It was not even his fault, really. It bounced off the fucking fullback's hands and then landed in. I don't know what the fuck, but I mean, I just wonder. Cam Newton did not smile at one point in this game. This dude is always smiling. Tonight, he did not smile at all. I'm not, I don't know if the guy was really into it. Honestly, I thought Cam Newton was pissed off the entire night. And at times I wonder if he was into the game. I really wonder how much Cam Newton was into this game tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to continue to be mad because now I'm going to talk about my Philadelphia Eagles. My Philadelphia Eagles. My Philadelphia Eagles once again lose today. 32-14, I believe the final score was. 32-14. At one point it was 29-0. Defense sucks ass. I don't know what the fuck's going on with Jim Zorts. This motherfucker sucks ass now. Cox. Man. This dude keeps getting double team or triple team, and nobody else can fucking put pressure on the quarterback. We can't run the ball. We actually threw the ball 60 times tonight. Carson Wentz threw for 3 interceptions. Everything kept getting bedded down by the fucking Cincinnati defensive lineman, the Carlos Dunlap and whoever the fuck else is on that offensive line. They just fucking killed us. There was too much, to me, there was just too much on Carson Wentz to play tonight. Throw the ball 60 times, no running game. This game was literally just, Doug Peterson told Carson Wentz, listen, Carson Wentz, you're either going to win this game for us or you're going to lose it because we're not going to run the ball. They only ran the ball like 9 times, I think, and they threw for 60 times. Yeah, sure, Carson Wentz threw for 300 yards, but yeah, 3 interceptions. I am so sick and tired of this shit, ladies and gentlemen. I am so tired. Doug Peterson, I don't know what the fuck. I am so tired of Dougie Peterson already. I am so tired of this guy. I am so... Jordan Matthews, our best receiver, did not play. He missed the game. But I am just so tired of this. We fought to 5-7. We gotta believe... It's just not... We just looked dead the last few weeks. The last 3 weeks versus Seattle, Green Bay, and Cincinnati, we looked dead. We're just going by the motions. We're not really doing anything. Carson Wentz. I don't know what to think of this guy now. Everybody's trying to, you're going to have to be patient with the guy. But I don't know what the fuck. Carson Wentz, I really don't know what to think of this guy anymore. The last 2 weeks, you cannot really blame the receivers. The receivers have actually caught the ball the last 2 weeks. So, Carson Wentz just... He has accuracy problems, I think. And that's... You cannot really fix that. You cannot really blame anybody on that except Carson Wentz. If the Carson Wentz cannot fucking hit his targets, that's going to be a huge problem for us going forward up in here. Because... It's one thing that the receivers cannot catch the ball. Okay, then you take them out and you dumbasses and you put somebody else in. But damn it, if Carson Wentz cannot throw on target and his accuracy is terrible, we're going to have to reevaluate who the hell's going to be our quarterback. Because I'm going to be patient with Carson Wentz. But I think the brother's got a problem with his accuracy, and I think it's going to have to be addressed in the offseason, work on his footing. Also, sometimes I see his footboard's kind of messed up. Maybe sometimes he kind of doesn't plant his feet the right way before he's throwing. I don't know. There might be something wrong with his feet as well. I'm seeing. I don't know. I'm going to have to study Carson Wentz a little bit. I'm going to have to look at film because I think there's a problem with his feet. I think he was not doing this the first month of the season, but I believe he started doing this. I believe he started doing it in the Washington game where the Lane Johnson was his first game out, and we had he kept getting sacked, and I think he kind of messed his mechanics up with his foot. I don't know, but ever since I believe it was week 6 against Washington, it seems like he kind of messed up his mechanics with his footwork, and he has not been the same quarterback since then. He has not been the same quarterback since then. But I'm gonna have to look at the film. I'm probably gonna have to look at the film, from the beginning of the season to, maybe with the Washington game and then moving forward. I don't know, but the guy just seems like he has a mechanical problem that he was not having the first 3 games of the season. Like I said, maybe the defense have adjusted to him. But what I see with Carson Wentz more than anything is an accuracy problem. He seems to be overthrowing guys. To me, it's not really the defenses that are doing much. It's him. He kind of seems to mess something up. I don't know if he's putting too much pressure on himself. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But the guy just seems to have a problem with his accuracy. And hopefully, Doug Peterson and Fafalapa, whatever the fuck his name is, and Frank Wright, whatever the fuck their names are. You can all fix it. Because we are going to have to put in some work in the offseason where Carson Wentz. Because next year, if he sucks out someone again, he's probably going to be at the door. Because you cannot fuck. You can only be so patient in the NFL. So you have this year, and then next year you better do something. If next year we don't see Carson Wentz improve at all, he might well start applying for a job at McDonald's. Because the NFL will not be for Carson Wentz if he does not improve from next year. So this year, let's be patient with Carson Wentz. The brother has taken back steps since, like I said, since the Washington game. But let's see what happens in the offseason. Let's see how they work with Doug Peterson, the coaching staff, the quarterback coach, and the offensive coordinator. Let's hopefully they can readjust his mechanics and take it back to the beginning of the season. Otherwise, next year, if he does once again continue to struggle with his accuracy, Carson Wentz, like I said, may be out of a job because you can only be so patient in this league. But ladies and gentlemen, oh shit, sound like a motherfucker. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I think I've been talking to you for hours now. I'm gonna go ahead and shut up. But until next time, it is the man that runs the place. It is CE. I don't know if I run the place anymore because my team ain't about fucking shit. And I think you have to be a winner to run the place. I don't know what the fuck. I'm just. But ladies and gentlemen, my team fucking sucks. And 5-7. Like I said, let's hope that Carson Wentz can fucking fix his mechanics problems and his accuracy problems. Maybe by the end of this year or next year. I don't know. You might as well start using this year to start fixing Carson Wentz up a little bit. Because the brother just seems to be having an accuracy problem to me. It is not the defenses. It is not like I said, the last 2 games, you cannot really bring the wide receivers either for dropping the ball. The last 2 games, the wide receivers have actually showed up. It is Carson Wentz. He's got a mechanical problem. He's overthrowing people. He's not hitting his targets. So somebody's got to do something with Carson Wentz. Somebody's got to train him. Somebody's got to help develop him. And hopefully next year we can do something with his brother. Otherwise, his brother better start playing for McDonald's or Kentucky Fried Chicken because by the 2018 season he will probably not be in the Philadelphia Eagles starting rotation anymore in the starting quarterback role because you cannot be overthrowing guys like this, Mr. Carson Wentz. I'm a big fan of you and I hope you can continue to improve, damn it. But damn it, man, you're starting to frustrate me with the fucking accuracy problems. So can you please get your ass together, damn it?